Good day, all. Today we're gonna attempt to make some beef pies or meat pies. Uh, I won't call it Jamaican or African. I'll call it Jay's and JJ's Kitchen meat pies. So we're gonna give it a shot and see how it turns out. Okay. So I'm gonna show you our ingredients and we'll get started. Okay, for our ingredients for our filling, I got a mixture of ground beef. I've got veal and a pork sausage. That's going to be our meat, right? And so, like I said, I'm experimenting and trying to invent something here. So work with me. So we've got salt and pepper. We've got garlic powder. We've got paprika. We've got some thyme. We've got our jerks. We're going to go with a little jerk seasoning maybe. And this is also a Jamaican flavor rice seasoning that works well also. We're going to hit it with a little browning to give it that dark color that you're looking for. And as usual, whenever I'm doing any kind of ground beef or ground meat, I like to go with a pack of onion soup mix. Also, we're going to have onions that we're going to cut up in there. I've got some peas and carrots. Um, I'm gonna put some vegetables in this, so I really just wanted carrots and potatoes, but I couldn't find carrots by themselves, so we're gonna go with a little peas and carrots mix and our potato. We're gonna get that cut up and diced, and we'll get back and season everything up and get this thing cooking. Okay, guys, so we got our meat seasoned. Got it in a skillet here. I'm trying something different here today. Not cooking stovetop, cooking so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing here, right? So we got everything prepped. Lastly, I'll add the frozen peas and carrots. I need to get my potatoes in here now that we got chopped up. It's one potato that we dice. I would say a small size or medium size. Right? For these meat pies, you want your meat. Okay, guys, so we got our meat seasoned and got it in the skillet. We added our browning to it, which gave it a little color, right? And we add our potatoes in there to let those cook with the ground beef or the meat. And came back and added our some of the frozen peas and carrots in. So this right here is our filling for our meat pies. As you can see, this is kind of the consistency that you want. Not unless if you want the dried version, uh, drain your drippings off of it. I kind of wanted the kind of some moisture in mine because you got it with that your bread, your breading or your crust, and so I kind of wanted mine moist, not as moist as a pot pie, but not dry either. So we're somewhere in the middle of that those two consistencies. Anyway, I'm gonna get this off and let our meat cool while we try to make a dough to make our pie crust, right? And we'll come back with those directions. All right, so we got our meat pie filling done, and it's cooling off, so we can get ready to put everything together. But before that, like I said, while that cools off, we're going to make our dough, and it's gonna be a minute because once we make it, we're gonna get that in the fridge and make sure everything stays cold. But I wanted to show you the ingredients for our meat pie dough. So we're gonna start off with 4 cups of flour. We got a cup of ice water, got about a tablespoon and a half of sugar, about a teaspoon and a half of salt. Got the Jamaican seasoning here, the flavor rice. I've got about a teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of turmeric, and about a tablespoon of curry. And oh, I'm sorry, 2 sticks of frozen butter. We may use more, may use less. I'm not sure, but from what I'm understanding, there, it's like the more butter, the more it kind of airs out and the taste of your crust. And we've got some shortening also that we're going to add. Basically, equal parts of to start off, equal parts of shortening and butter. All right, so these are our ingredients. That being said, we're going to start mixing this up and get it put together, and we'll come back and show you what we got. Okay, guys, I've been in the kitchen busy trying to multitask, and time has gotten away from me. Matter of fact, it's 6 o'clock here. I got to get up at 2:30 in the morning to go to work, so I am rushing my cooking right along. Anyway, so we made our stuffing beef filling for our meat pies, right? And then we came back and we made our dough, our wrap dough, right? And so yeah, we let that chill, right? And then we take it out of the refrigerator and we flour the counter there, the surface. After it's clean, you flour it real well, and you just basically you roll out. I cut my dough ball in half, so I had 2 sections, and so you just flour it and you roll it out. And I couldn't find my cutter, so I ended up using a saucer to actually make the circles. It's about a 7-inch, 5 or 7 inch circle, and just basically put like a third cup of the filling inside, fold it over. You hit your edges with an egg wash, and pinch it down with a fork, and that's what you have. Last step on that right there is just to also you can brush the egg wash over the top of those. And so with that being said, they're going to go in the oven 375 for about 30 minutes. And those should be done. We'll come back and show you that finished product. So, okay, guys. So there you have it. There's our, I won't call it, like I said, I won't call it African. I won't call it Jamaican, but it's Jay's Kitchen meat pies.